Mic check. Hello, hello. Mic check. Hello, hello. All right. Mic check. Hello, hello. All right. All right. Now I know I can hear myself. I had to do a mic check. I've been getting a lot of people saying that they couldn't hear me. I don't know what happened with that. All right. So we're gonna get started on some koi fish. This is a first attempt. We have finished the bluegill. I need some eyes for these. They are done. You know what? Alright guys, I been having a little bit of technical difficulties. Now the screen is black. Okay, what the heck? Alright people. I'm wondering if I can go in and edit these issues in the beginning, first 6 minutes. Sorry about that. Just want to make sure that the sound worked. The last 2 times I went live just a few seconds ago, it wasn't. I wasn't getting any sound. People were saying that they couldn't hear me. So we're back. We're gonna try this again, and hopefully it works. I don't think I'm gonna be on here too long for this one. Just getting started and kind of give the rundown on what I'm doing. So we're going to be doing a koi fish. All right, can you hear me? To the person that just came in. Having sound issues. Can you guys hear me? Mic check, mic check. I can hear myself coming from the other room, so I'm assuming I should be good. So in the last live video, we finished this guy, but we finished 10 of them. I got to get ready to put eyes in all of them and realized I ran out of the size eyes. So I put those aside and we're gonna jump into doing this. Koi fish freestyle, because what I really want to do I don't have. I need a true scale pattern versus the diamond shapes that I usually use. But I'm gonna run with the diamond shape just because that's what I have at the moment. The mesh. And the color scheme that I'm going to follow is white. White's going to be my base coat. I'm going to do some silver in there. I'm going to run one of these 3 golds and one of these 2 oranges. Not 100% sure on which one I am going to take. Of course, the black, and then some possible color shift before I do the actual orange itself. So we're going to start with just one. I have 5 in total. I am going to take it that you guys can hear me finally. Alright, first things first, appreciate the supers or whatever it's called. If you guys are making comments, I don't see them. Welcome to your live chat. Remember, blah, 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 blah. Something's going on with my YouTube right now, so if someone says anything or has said anything, it's not coming up on the screen at all. Alright, so we're going to start with the white. Alright, I'm going to base coat. Alright. We're gonna heat set this. Okay, man, now I can see it. Man, I couldn't see the comments, man. I don't know what the heck was going on. All right, I can see the stuff now. Man, I'm having a crazy day with this YouTube, man. This is like the third time trying to go live and get everything correct. Mr. Daniel, can you actually hear me? And hello, Gabe. Let me scroll back up real quick. Alicia, appreciate the message for review, message held for review. All right, okay, people. I think we are good to go. Each day I have to deal with the trolls. You guys crack me up. All right, so we got our official appreciate it, Daniel. Yeah, if you want me to just shout him out here, or do you want me to like shout him out to the point where I can like tag him and say check your brother's page out? Because I can do it that way versus just saying his name here. I can literally shout him out. I just need you to go to one of my older videos or any video and just put the name, and I can do a tag and say, hey guys, go check him out. I can do that. Oh, okay. Got you. Oh, don't say it out loud. Okay. Yeah, man, you know what? I'm telling you, the last few, today, just trying to go live has been nothing but people, I don't know, I guess, what's today? Wednesday? Yeah, today's Wednesday. Everyone's out to try to troll each other or something. I don't know what's going on. What I am going to do real quick, because I put too much white in this cap, I'm going to go ahead and hit all of these with the white real quick. I wasn't going to, but all right, so the only way I'm shouting him out is if he comments on one of my older videos, and I'll do a true shout out. I'm not going to say his name because there's no telling what you guys. Nice try. I used to be a troll myself. I didn't catch that one. You almost got me. I don't know how often you are on, Daniel, like on YouTube. I'm really random when it comes to going live. And I told RP Customs as well, I gotta figure out how to make a moderator, because it's getting to that point. Yeah, I'm done with them, man. These trolls are out of control. I had the first set got me. They made me go turn my other TV on and log into my account, so I can hear myself echoing. They kept saying, "Hey, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. You're muted." And I fell for it twice. I had like 20 people in here, and they were like, "Yo, we can't hear you." And I'm talking away, just talking. So I'm like, you know what, man? Let me go turn my TV on. Sure enough, I wasn't muted. It was just them being silly. but I fell for it. All right. You got an Instagram by any chance? Because if you do, same Instagram, I'll message you. I already messaged RP. Um, the Instagram name is the same. All right. I think I'm fully out of the white. I've seen some crazy ones, and I've heard some crazy ones. The guy that I follow on Facebook, he comes up with all those weird names. Still think one of the best ones. I'm not going to say it because I'm not trying to get in any trouble. It's about a tree grow, and the dude fell for it, and I was like, oh, that's still one of my favorite ones. Warren Cooper. It's been a minute, man. Let me make sure I'm talking to the right person. How's the leg? Are you still on? Are you still off of it, or are you still outside? This guy, man, he's just predetermined. Jokesters are on today. Still in the boot. Okay. Wasn't laughing at your boot. Still laughing at the guy above. Because he almost got me. He almost got me. I'm pretty easy going, so I wouldn't like kick you off the thing or mute you or anything like that. Unless you got like really crazy. Like you have to be like absurd. And I think then the YouTube moderators themselves will get rid of you. All right. So next step, I'm gonna pull these two out of the way for now and just work on one solo just to see how it looks as I'm doing it, and if it comes out all right, that's the one that I'm gonna follow. Okay, I did not create a body. You know what? You guys get to see this real quick. I don't have any scissors in here. Oh, okay, okay. You know, I don't know. I don't know. They came the very first upload, or I guess live, which was like at 12:45. It had like 17 people come in instantly, and like out of nowhere, like 6 or 7 of them were like, "Hey, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Continue anyway." And I'm like, "No, I don't want to continue because um, I'm explaining stuff. I don't want to just be up here yappity yapping and trying to give some information, some insight, and people can't hear me." So what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of creating a mold around the body of the Lord. Come on, you. These, yeah, I don't have a price on these yet. Yeah, and then I kept trying to show like the finished product of the bluegill. Well, it's not completely finished. It needs to be dipped. Um, Man, this one here is kind of a pain to get to lock in place. And it's kind of important, but I ripped the glove. Today's just not my day. I was half tempted to log out and just come back tomorrow. Alright, so we got this body inside of here, and I don't have the scissors. I don't see any. Oh no, the scissors are right in freaking front of me, well, beside me. Alright, I'm gonna cut off this excess. Yeah, there's comments coming through that's being held for review. Okay, I'm not even showing that. I don't know what it means. The moderators, I guess, are in here now because they are hiding. Just that wasn't a bad comment. I don't think. Okay. Just want this to be perfectly done. All right, so we got the body inside of there. That's usually how I will create my scale mold so that I can drop this in it. Oh, okay. Now, being a moderator, you just kind of like, what's the name, the comments, or do you have like any control? Like, I don't know how that works. I don't want to give you control, and you do become a troll and start deleting my subscribers and stuff of that nature. Firearms and fishing outdoors. What's going on? I am attempting a koi fish. Alright, so we got this bad boy inside the scale mold. Okay, see, he was one of the people who said he couldn't hear me, so I didn't know if he was joking or not. Um, I went out there and set up my sound thing, and uh, I definitely made sure that I was cleared. And then this one here, because this is the third time going live, the comments wasn't coming up. I had to back out of this YouTube and come back in for the comments to show. Okay, so the next step for the scale pattern, right? What I'm gonna do is silver. I'm gonna do silver and gold. And from the looks of it, the koi fish's patterns aren't the same on both sides, which that is a good thing. I don't have to worry about being symmetrical, because that was what I was worried about. All right, let me just make sure I don't put too much. Also, when you're spraying any type of like super light um, paints on any kind of loofahs or scale patterns, for me, I like to turn it down so that it doesn't bleed underneath when you spray. So I'm spraying the entire body. As crazy as it sounds, I wouldn't throw something this big. That's just me. But I do know that where I'm going to be selling them at, those guys like the bigger baits. I like the small stuff. All right, I don't want to waste this last bit of silver, so I'm just going to grab one of these guys. Dang. That's a nice fish. Decent. I caught probably in October, because it's freezing here now. My biggest bass. Could have been October, September. I'm not 1,000% sure. I know it was recent. On a 2-gram jig from Japan that I had modified. So I am looking at a picture. Okay, it was funny the first time. Now you're killing it. Alright, I am gonna now open this up and spray in the above area. So like up in this area here, I'm gonna spray with my actual orange, and then in the faceplate. So I am copying the top koi fish in this picture. Alright, so we're gonna, my glove is kind of just morphing itself. So from the looks of it, it's going to be a lot of back and forth in this scale thing. I don't post that kind of stuff like actual paintings, just the airbrush of the fishing lures. Alright, so here we go. It's kind of tricky to see because it is double layered with those diamond shapes already in the body. Now you can see it better on its actual gill plate, which that kind of sucks because the gill plate's going to get hit with that orange here in a second. Alright, we're going to go with some orange on the top. I'm going with the dark orange because in the picture itself, the underscale or the actual scale line is dark, and then over top it's gold. So just got to keep an eye on the time. Alright. No, this is resin. The 3D print came from a guy in Arizona. He makes the actual blink and then he sells them. Actually, I'm lying. I got this from somebody on my Facebook page. He had like 15 of them. I think he made them and he's just trying to get rid of him. My airbrush is just being difficult today. Everything is being difficult. I don't have much time. So thanks. Alright. You might want to watch her. No, I'm joking. Oh, that's why. Alright, so we're going to go over the top and the face with this orange. And that ran out really fast. I want to test this orange too real quick just to see how it looks. Alright, so that's it. Freestyle, sprayed on just to create that me. That's a hard one to say, man. It's gonna sound weird. Golden shiners. uh Small perch. Light game stuff, the panfish family. Bluegill, crappies. The artistic side of me wants to make this symmetrical, but I'm not going to look at the other side. I'm not going to look at the screen right now, so if you're saying something, try not to look, just because I don't want to make the exact same orange pattern on the other side. I feel like I almost did. Gonna spray down the middle. Alright, and I'm gonna heat set this. So what's gonna happen next is gonna scrape and it's gonna knock some of the paint off, which I'm fine with, because I am gonna add some black in there. And it looks like the black doesn't have any type of okay, no, never mind. Some of them do. I was gonna say the blacks don't look like they have a scale pattern, but in some cases, in some of them it does, and some of them it don't. It looks like with koi fish, you kind of can play around and create your own thing. Appreciate it. Appreciate the flowers. I think that's what he said. Or heart or something. Floating hearts. Okay. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we're going back inside the mold. or the scale mode, mainly because in the picture in this case I kind of want it tight to the body, not so tight to the point that it starts to scrape. Usually I would use some of the clear coat, like a RC clear coat. That's what I would use for RC cars. But because I'm testing, if it doesn't work how I want it to, I won't be mad. Now I'll just clean it off and start over. Alright, so we got it locked back into place. Yeah, a lot of people like crappie fishing, I guess because of the taste and how you can catch so many of them at once. But before I got into the light game, largemouth and smallmouth were primary. This may be it for now. This gold is so I think I'm gonna clean this out. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. This gold right here is like water, so I'm really worried that it's not going to create the scale patterns that I want. So I know exactly what to do. Something in a situation like this where the paint is really like super watery, what you want to do is heat the body up. Don't give it much time to like settle, and just spray right where you hit it with the heat. So that it doesn't run. And as soon as it touches the body, it dries. Heat set it again, but with the low setting so it doesn't push the wet ink around or paint. Then we're gonna hit the other side. While it's still hot, hit it with the watery all right, low set heat setting. I appreciate that. I have no clue what those are or what they do, but thanks. I just listen to what Facebook, what YouTube said to do and turn them on. Looks pretty cool coming up on the screen though. And what I am doing is airbrushing a swim bait to come out like that top one, but I'm going to freestyle and make some adjustments. I don't want it to be just orange, silver, and gold. I'm gonna throw some blacks in there and see if I can cut it close. This is my first attempt. Alright, so we're taking these out. Let's hope that this gold did not run. Kind of hard to see. Okay, I see it. It's going to be really hard to see because it's diamond shape on top of diamonds and more diamonds. Oh no, on the screen you can see it amazing. I don't know why I can't see it myself. That actually came out pretty nice. You can actually see the diamond shape scale pattern and that gold. All right, so that's good to know. I am on a dag, me just looking at it directly, I don't see it at all, but the phone picked it up. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some of this gold in the face itself to give it some detail. Hey, that actually came out pretty nice. Okay. I'm using a reverse bluegill ear pattern to create oh, you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to put the heat to it before spraying with that. So I'll show you what it did before I didn't put the heat to it. You see on the face, looks really heavy and it looks kind of like a wettish look. That's because I didn't heat set it. So I'm gonna heat set it real quick. And then I'm going to heavy heat set to make the lure itself hot. Appreciate it, man. I gotta get ready to go myself here in a split second. I'm hitting the top with some really heavy gold so that it stands out. If the person that gave all of those super likes, I got a question, or maybe somebody else would be able to know. Is that gonna pop up like after the video's over? So like once I'm done and I close out and I go back and watch the video, that'll come up on the screen or no? Like the hearts, those, that kind of stuff comes up on the screen after it's over. Yeah, just make sure, man, that they're okay with it. Some people don't like that. I know that somebody I spoke to told me I shouldn't be doing it, but I don't mind it. All right, so we got the gold on the top, heavy, except for on the front of the head on purpose. And reason being is I'm gonna double back with the orange, just one drip. I'm gonna take one of the bodies that I haven't messed with yet and take some of this metal mesh and kind of shape it to it. Alright, so I've shaped this to the top of that, and I am gonna lay it on top of here and take the orange and spray right over the top. And the orange is a little bit heavier, so I gotta turn up the PSI. And I'm not making it perfect, I'm kind of splotching it down. just so that the scales show up in different spots. I'm gonna see if the phone can pick it up better than my eye. I kind of see it, but the phone for some odd reason picks those. Let me get out of the way. See if it does it. So across the top, it has dark with the light scales. I can see it now. I don't know if you guys can see it just now or not. And then to the side, as it comes down, it fades. All of this stuff will be seen a lot better with a once a clear coat is on top. What I'll do before I take off is I'm going to spray some clear coat on it. Like I said, this is just the moving stuff. This isn't the final coat. I'm gonna hit it with this just so we can all see it at the same time, hopefully. Don't want to waste too much of it. Don't necessarily need a lot. Let's see. Now that stuff there, let me spray this way because the ventilation machine or fan is behind me. Let's suck that stuff out of here. Still kind of hard to see on the screen. I'm gonna spray a little bit more. Good to know, buddy. All right, so this is what we got for now. Phone versus eyeball looks way different. We're gonna add the blacks, but I won't be doing that today as I have to get ready to go. But I do appreciate you all for coming in, commenting, liking, sharing, leaving comments, and the supers, and hanging out and dealing with the nonsense in the beginning. I don't know if you guys are part of the first 2 or 3 times that I attempted to try to freaking create my live, but hopefully, or maybe this evening, I will be back. I'll show you guys something real quick before I take off. This is a finished bluegill. It is unclear coated. I have figured out how to make things look shiny. And give it a reflective look. These will be up on the site and at the show. Appreciate you all for watching. Peace out. Spray you.